God.
But I like the way you struck on that though. I like the way you struck that. You struck the feeling good. But next time, wet it a little bit. Next time, see. Next time, be like, oh yeah, do the work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, Yemi and Blue Aiva actually got freaky 2 nights ago. This was the same 2 nights ago that Blue Aiva and Kanaga Jr. had used their veto power to save Yelisa from nominations, and then they swapped up Maya, right? And that was the same evening Yemi and Kosi had a bit of a conversation, and Yemi had assured Kosi that whatever conversation he was going to have with Blue Aiva was just a regular conversation that he would have with anybody else. He was just going to talk to her that night to express his gratitude to her for saving him from eviction this week. That was the same night that the sad Yemi was having the sad conversation with Blue Aiva in the garden inside that Cubana, yeah? And that was the same night they did all of those freaky things. Because guys, when I say freaky, I think I'm actually using the nicest word. Yeah, I feel like I'm actually using the most filtered language. People actually did a lot. From all of Yemi's descriptions, I don't know if this guy was actually making things up. And you know, the thing with Blue Aiva is that she would just allow people to do whatever they want to do or say whatever they want to say. She would never counter, she would never refute, and she would never affirm. But at some point she was like, oh yeah, but that was good content though. That was good content. And he was like, oh, good content? Content? No, that was... Hey God. Guys, the fact that we did not even get to see what they were actually describing. Hey! I'm pissed. I'm trying to wrap my head around how well this dude is so good at playing this game. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know what? Let's get into this video. We're going to get to the root of this. We're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to talk about this, all right? And guys, hey, see, last night, Yemi was in bed with Kosi and they were doing stuff. See, you know what? Let's just get into this video. Let's have this conversation properly. And guys, don't forget, tonight, 7 p.m. WAT, we're going to be having our YouTube live stream. Normally, we do it every Saturday by 3 p.m. WAT. But for the sake of the many events that happen on the show, you know, during the week, I said, nah, let's have an extra day of the week to have more conversations. So please, come through, do not miss out. 7 p.m. WAT, all right? And you're especially welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Glory Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Glory, and I am the girl with the T. If you are new here, thank you so much for choosing to subscribe. If you are a returning viewer or a returning subscriber, thank you as well for choosing to come back. Click on this video to watch, all right? If you are not subscribed here, please make sure you do exactly what you see on your screen. As you do so, you will also be able to turn on post notifications, right, so that you'll be able to receive a lot of my videos whenever I upload a new one. Quickly, guys, let's proceed into this video. Now, this was how the whole conversation came to light. Otherwise, we would have been in the dark. So yesterday, the housemates had their first sponsored task, sponsored by Flutterwave, which was quite interesting to watch. It was a very, very interesting task, and a massive congratulations to the Maya pair. They emerged the winners of that task. I was super excited for them because they had been having a crappy day on Monday, and even yesterday, Tuesday, they had been having a crappy day because of the veto power save and replace that was used to put them up for nomination for possible eviction for this week. So it was quite a thing of joy to see them emerge the winner in the first sponsored task of the season. Now, it was during the task that Blue Aiva had tripped and fell inside the massive box that contained a lot of objects. I don't know. So she sprained her knee, or was it her ankle? But she actually kind of sprained her leg, and she found it difficult to walk. So Yemi, of course, had been the faithful and doting lover that had actually tried to help her leave the arena. And yesterday, he was just talking to her when they were having dinner, trying to make her feel better. Now, this while, right, in fact, the whole of yesterday, I'd noticed that Yemi and Kosi, they are kind of be giving each other space. I don't know if they actually agreed, because you know when they're having conversations like that, the camera comes onto them, the camera goes off them for a bit like that. So yesterday, they were kind of separated, although from time to time they will gravitate towards each other. They will have conversations about the game. No sweet moments like a couple would actually have, you know, like the way Yemi and Blue Aiva, they'll be having conversations and, you know, it will be all lovey-dovey, all sweetie, all flirty. There's no such thing like that between Yemi and Kosi, to be very frank with you all. Anyways, fast forward to when they were having dinner together. Yemi was assuring Blue Aiva that he was going to take care of her leg. He was going to nurture it to heal. I'm going to go in the length, baby. Just make sure you're good tonight. That's at least you deserve to be good with all this pain you feel. You need to feel good. That she shouldn't worry. He's got everything under control. That you see what they did the other night, that he's going to make sure he pampers her properly. Like, guys, it was actually using very, very sexual words, right? And he made mention of stuff like, oh, baby, I loved the way you were stroking that shit. Oh, I loved the way you went all the way up. And she was kind of trying to shush him up, but he said, no, let's gonna say it. And then she was giving a smirk, and he was like, oh, why are you putting your face like that? But that's not the way you put your face the other night. And she was like, how did I put my face? Like, oh, so you turned it on, eh? And then he started making some sounds, some moaning sounds, like, oh God, like someone that's in the throes of passion. Hey God, guys. This guy kept on giving very, very descriptive information about all the things they did that night. And guys, I'm going to be frank with you, I was lost. Because I kept on asking myself, where did all these things happen? I mean, I know the answer to that. Obviously, he was in the garden when they were having their conversation. The only thing the camera allowed us to see was the kiss. So probably they did a lot of those things. Or on the flip side, it could be that they actually did not even do up to that. Yes, because I mean, when Ipeleng and Luke are down to their business, at least they get to allow us see, to some extent, the movement of the duvet, right? But between those people, we did not really get to see things. So I was wondering, like, okay, could it be that Yemi is just making things up, just to create highlights, just to trend? Because Blue Aiva just kept on laughing and laughing. I know the thing about Blue Aiva is, when people are saying things like that, flirting with her, her one is just to laugh. She has this very, very funny way of laughing. Hers is just to be laughing, nothing else. But then she made a statement. She said, oh, that was actually good content. I'm like, good content, how? I'll walk you all the way down. Shit.
But it was nice, I won't lie.
Of course it was nice.
That was dope content.
That was dope? Content. What?
What the hell is going on? Can someone give me clarity here? But ladies and gentlemen, the point is, how Yemi is really flipping the game on these two ladies, right? I mean, at this point, Kosi thinks that the only thing Yemi does with Blue Aiva is just to flirt. Kosi is not aware that Yemi and Blue Aiva, they've been doing stuff. And I have a very, very strong feeling that they've actually done beyond kissing. I have a strong feeling they've done beyond kissing. And oh, even that same last night, he was promising her that he has his plans in motion of how they are going to actually sleep together this week. That he shouldn't worry. Like, it was sounding so confident. So confident. I mean, that's one special request that Blue Aiva has been demanding of him the entire last week. That she needed them to spend the night together on her bed or outside the house in the garden, inside the Cubana there. And he had been posting her, telling her, don't worry, I'm going to come up with a perfect plan. You know, like he's trying to do it in a way that Kosi won't wake up at night and start looking for him, right? He wants to do it in a way that he's going to sneak out at night when Kosi is sleeping, or maybe they will have an argument or something and he will storm out. You know, something like that. He's just looking for an excuse to ensure that he meets up to Blue Aiva's demand. And now that she has saved him with her veto power as head of house, he feels more obliged now to meet up to her demands, like, guys, more than ever. So these two people were just going on and talking. And guys, my ears were full last night. My ears were full. Now, all the while I was having this conversation with Blue Aiva, Kosi had gone upstairs. Guess what? Later last night, the next thing we saw was Yemi and Kosi in bed. beneath the sheets, the duvet was actually moving. And you know, when these housemates use the duvet to cover themselves from top to bottom, you know that shit is about to go down right there. So the camera, once again, did not dwell on those two people. We did not get to see them in their full element. But ladies and gentlemen, oh my God, I was amazed. I said, this Yemi, if there is a person like this in real life, oh God have mercy. It's the way Yemi is playing these two ladies under the same roof for me. It is simply, it's mind-blowing. Really mind-blowing. But then I'm here wondering that what will happen the day Kosi catches Yemi red-handed with Blue Aiva? Probably catches them together kissing and smooching, or maybe probably catches them, you know, in the middle of those their erotic conversations. Guys, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? Because at the moment, Kosi knows that, or rather, I feel like her instinct is telling her that Yemi is actually doing a lot more than he claims to be doing with Blue Aiva, but she has not yet seen them, you know, live and direct. She has not yet caught them red-handed. And so she still doesn't really have enough evidence to say that, okay, Yemi is as bad as I am thinking that he is, right? And at the moment, we also are aware that, yeah, Yemi and the whole Kosi and Yemi relationship, the whole triangle with Blue Aiva involved as well, is Kosi's major game. She's riding on it. Her content is coming from there. At the moment now, she has sort of dragged Tabang into it. She's now spending more time with Tabang. Yes, of course, their relationship is sort of platonic, but the way she does it, she's kind of giving this signal to the rest of the housemates that, oh yes, something might happen between us. She's also spending more time with Miracle now, regardless of all the drama that transpired last weekend. Yes, during the Truth or Dare game. She's now spending more time with Miracle, and we get it. Yeah, they're probably spending more time by virtue of the fact that they are partners in the game. But then the way they spend more time together, it seems like she's trying to use it to draw Yemi's attention to herself. And we see Yemi hovering around from time to time when those two people are having conversations. And now there's Black Boy. Black Boy is a friend, but in a way, she's sort of stringing him along the whole situation. She's telling him all that's happening, and she's kind of looking like, oh, maybe I'm looking for advice from you. But then, guys, oh my God, Kosi herself is also a mess. But the question I'm asking is, what do you guys think will happen? Do you think she's going to finally break up with Yemi, or she's going to create an excuse just to still stick around Yemi till whenever she leaves the show or whenever the show ends? Guys, what are your thoughts about this? Please go ahead and let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys on another video soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.